Beer me, Blazer.
We jump into number 11 right here. We got Amari Cooper from the Cowboys. You guys can touch on him because I got some numbers of why I don't like Amari Cooper. I actually don't have him ranked. I think I had him, at like the 18th, somewhere around there, give or take.
18th hole?
He just got paid though, 5-year, $100 million contract, so he's making that Michael Thomas money. But yeah, so why do you guys? I mean, where did you guys at? You guys all had him relatively like what in that range, right? 9, 10, 11.
I think I had him at 11.
I have him at 9, but like I said, it's all relative at that point. But no, I mean, since he came in, since he got traded to the Cowboys with Dak, he's been what, top 6? I know he was wide receiver 1 the last year from the week 10 on.
Yeah.
And then this past year, he still finished inside the top 10 with which you'll get to the couple dud games. But I just like Michael Gallup year 3. He should get better. I actually like Blake Jarwin. They got rid of Jason Witten, so they need some sort of tight end that doesn't run like a slug, like Jason Witten was just clogging up the middle of the field.
Dude, Jason Witten's fast.
Chase Claypool.
Yeah, for sure. They just need somebody better than just some athletic tight end, and Jarwin looks decent. So I think with Michael Gallup, and if you never know, they could go get a slot guy. But I just feel just another year chemistry. Mike McCarthy, calling the plays. He did a good job using all the different receivers and shit out there in Green Bay. So usually his number 1 receiver did pretty good. So that's why I like Amari. And he's young still, man. He's like 25, 26 years old.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I feel like he's been in the league for like 5 years.
Yeah, he was 20. He was
Kansas
20
State
when he came
right?
into the league. Yeah, so he's one of those young guys. So
I mean, at this point, you're a fool if you say Amari Cooper's not going to have boom or bust games. It's like, it's going to fucking happen. I mean, I think. Watch him go out and be like number 1 receiver consistent.
Dude, hopefully.
But I mean, it's coming down to when I get to these guys, it's coming down to guaranteed targets for me. Is he gonna have guaranteed production? Will I probably take him at 11? I don't know. I don't think it's early, but only 120 targets last year, which wasn't the highest. So he still put up pretty good production on 120 targets. It was what I think like 1,100 and something yards, I believe 7 or 8 touchdowns and 80. Does anyone? I'll pull the numbers up. I think it was like 80 something receptions. Sorry for the break. 79 receptions, 11, 89, and 8 touchdowns. That's on 120 targets, which isn't that much isn't that many targets. I see the target volume going up is what I'm going to get at. So with me seeing that going up, it's kind of the rankings just kind of almost coming in by default. He's going to be a little boomer bust. He's been it for 4 years now. So to say he's not, yeah, it's going to happen. But it comes with all these guys. You get into, where we're coming in now. T.Y. Hilton, is he going to have boomer bust games? Yeah. You get into, Mike Evans and you start getting to this range of guys. They're all going to be boomer bust. So it's, I kind of feel like as of right now, where we're doing our early rankings, I feel like 11 is just fitting based off of the targets, production, and what you're getting from him. I'm really not overthinking it too much, basically.
Yeah,
I'm just saying the targets are going up and the numbers are going to be there, and he's going to fall there.
For sure. For me, like I said, I didn't have him in my top 12. I had him around, I think it was like 18 or 19, and this is why. He's just too boomer bust for me. So since being traded to Dallas. From Oakland in half-point PPR, he's had 23 games in Dallas. He's had 13 games where he's scored over 10 points in half-point PPR, and he's had 10 games where he's scored under 10 points. And what I don't like seeing is he disappears in your championship and in the playoffs. Last year in 2019, weeks 15 and week 16, 2.4 and 4.4 points. This is not. I mean, if I'm in the championship, I need my guy to perform, and he's barely giving me. He's not even giving me 5 points. In 2018, week 15 and week 16, 6.3 and 4 points. Back-to-back duds again. This is just someone I just can't trust. And I know we kind of touched on it. Me and you were discussing last night, the correlation of 1A and 1B. We kind of saw Michael Gallup emerge a little bit last year. And I do think that I'm not going to have any shares of Amari Cooper on my team, but I think I'm going to have a ton of Michael Gallup because I think you're getting maybe like a slight drop-off of what the production could be, but with several rounds later where I could get Michael Gallup in like what the 8th, 9th, 10th round possibly compared to like the 2nd or 3rd round that I'm gonna have to spend on Amari Cooper. I'd rather try to get like a safer floor guy. I don't want a guy who, like I said, in weeks 15, 16, who's gonna get me 5 points in the championship.
Yeah. Amari Cooper's probably gonna be how I felt with Derrick Henry last year, where it's like I'm gonna rank him there. I probably won't take him there, but he's gonna be the player that I'd rather be wrong on than right on. but I will take him at a certain value. So if he were to fall to like 15 or 16, then I'd take him. But he's probably not going to fall there. But there's definitely a possibility that the injury had something to do with it last year, and that he did show like almost a full straight year of pretty good production. But I probably won't take him because it's like I'd rather be wrong on him at this point. Like to your point about the boomer bust games, the down games, it's just too much. So it's like if he finishes number 3 receiver, cool. I'm not mad that I didn't take him. He's not going to be one of those guys where I'm like, fuck, I should have taken him. I'll be like, well, that's kind of how I felt about it.
Yeah.
And what I was going to say, Dak Prescott, too, I didn't say. So one of the games.
I like him.
Because I had him. So week 16, I don't think he's going to have one of these games ever again. He had 12 targets. Dak missed him on 8. He had 8 incompletions to Amari. So that it could be said about Amari, but Dak also missed 8 out of 12 targets to him. So I think they're going to have a better chemistry another year. I don't think you'll have those games. So I just wanted to throw that in there. I think Dak's going to get better to where that won't, he won't get those games. Or when they get when he faced Stephon Gilmore and got 0, they should be able to learn how to work around that kind of shit. So I think another year they should get better. And Michael Gallup's going to get better too. Michael Gallup I feel like he can get you a sneaky 10 touchdowns this year.
Yeah, I think we all like Gallup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much said.
The reason I put Amari Cooper on my list is just because they paid that fool. They paid him a lot.
For sure.
I mean, Tyler, you talk about it a lot. As if it's like they paid the guy. They're not going to just not use him. They just gave him a 5-year contract for $100 million. I think they're going to use him
For sure.
You know what I mean? So that's why I have him ranked in there, just because I think he's going to be incorporated in almost every offensive play. But
And he's our best guy.